What's up, everybody? Robert Sykes, KetoSavage.com, off-season vlog number 6. Quick update. It is October 2nd right now. I started documenting my off-season prep. That camera's really close. Hold on. Better. Started documenting my off-season prep on September 1st. So, it's been 1 month. Since then, took measurements yesterday. My arms have grown 1/4 inch and my hips have also grown 1/4 inch. And I've maintained about 7 to 8% body fat that entire time. Diet was kind of choppy the 2nd and 3rd week in September. I went from like 181 to like 177, had like a peak at 184, and now I'm back on track at like 182. So, 2 months left of off season. I'm going to be really consistent with my diet so that I can go into prep on December 1st with a pretty good, accurate idea of where I'm sitting, how my body's reacting to a certain macronutrient ratios and calories. So, that's that. So yeah, we're going to talk about today. I got my genetic test back, so we're going to go through those real quick. Got my camera, last vlog, you'll see that. So before I go any further, I'm going to throw a random clip in here of some footage I took at the park. Don't know what this has to do with bodybuilding. Absolutely nothing, but who doesn't like ducks? Alright, ladies and gents, as promised, here are the results to my 23andMe genetic testing. I have not gone through these yet in full detail, but we can just take a look and see what we got so far here. So Ancestry Composition showing I'm a 73.1% British and Irish. I'm not going to go through all of these. There's 71 report total included, and then each one of these can be broken down further. So like if I click on this one, for instance, if it loads, there we go. So it's a pretty inclusive report. It breaks down kind of like by composition, about, report, inheritance, what you can do with the information. It's got like scientific details up top here next to the summary. And like I said, I have not gone through these in absolute detail yet, but just 73% British and Irish, French and German, got some Scandinavian in me, 0.1% Middle Eastern and North African. A lot of this is not going to really pertain to bodybuilding and fitness, nutrition directly, but a lot of it will indirectly. For instance, like British and Irish, I googled what the primary diet historically has been for that region in Northern Europe, and they consumed a lot of meats, cheeses, dairy, and some wheats, but predominantly fats and proteins. So with me doing the ketogenic diet, that might be a small contributing factor as to why I'm able to adapt so quickly into ketosis, perform very well using it. So pretty interesting. So just kind of going down what all is included here. Lactose intolerant, I am likely tolerant. Trying to find stuff that pertains well to the ketogenic discussion here. This was kind of interesting. I'm 65% more. I have a Neanderthal ancestry that is greater than 65% of other 23andMe customers, and I haven't, like I said, I haven't dived into that in detail yet, but I'm assuming it means I'm pretty primitive. I'm a caveman. You know, I just barely learned my ABCs. Alright, so I'm just joking. I'm actually quite educated. So going back here, one of the ones that did pertain pretty directly to the fitness, if I can find it here. So muscle composition. It says I'm an unlikely sprinter. So I click on that, and it says, Robert, your fast twitch muscle fibers likely do not have the alpha-actinin 3 protein, which is common in the sprinter power muscle type. So basically, I did dive into this in a little detail, and basically it came to the conclusion that I would be more inclined to perform well at endurance type sports over really fast twitch muscle sports such as sprinting, which makes sense. I mean, I've always kind of been more inclined to do endurance training than sprinting. I used to run track and I used to run endurance, like the distance runs. So that's kind of interesting. We can kind of dive into this a bit more, the scientific details. So basically I got 0 variance from both mother and father side. I don't want this to be too long a video as I dive into this, but I read somewhere that most common locations for carrying this alpha-actin 3 protein, let's just look here. Only found in certain types of fast twitch muscle fibers. Less of the protein is associated with lower power output, which may explain why few elite sprinters and power athletes lack this protein. And the variant is rare in people of African ancestry, so more people in Africa are not deficient in this. Which I'm not sure exactly, but that might be some contributing factor as to why you see a lot of African American and African heritage people with really fast sprint times and more of the fast twitch muscle fibers. But I am not a genetic scientist, so do not take my word for any of this. This is more just to kind of show you what you would get if you did the 23andMe test yourself. But it's pretty cool. I like it. And then it goes into detail about all your phenotypes, facial features, hair, yada yada yada. And then it has all of the diseases down here that you may have a variant for. According to this, I have no variants detected for any of these diseases, which is good because that leads me to believe that I'm healthy as a horse. So good deal there. But yeah, pretty interesting report. Like I said, I haven't gone through this in utmost detail yet, so I don't have specifics for you, but this kind of gives you an all-inclusive view of what you would get if you were to do the 23andMe genetic test. I think it's $199. So yeah, pretty interesting.